You are tuning in to the Goldylocks Productions presentation of a magical journey show with Rev. Bryan Rawls. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Journey show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls. Welcome back, everyone. I know that I have not been available for the past two, possibly three Wednesdays ago. I have actually been taking some time off, as well as also recuperating from having a few migraines. So I apologize about that, but I'm back now. So I wanted to say welcome and welcome back. So we actually have some pretty interesting stuff going on this evening. Well, this upcoming week into next week before you see me next. Now, basically, to begin with, we have the new moon, which is a black moon, which actually means that this makes the second new moon in a calendar month. So it is in 8 degrees Leo and is close to Venus, which the new moon is conjunct Venus, and Venus is square Uranus. So this has to do with the energy of relationships, also finances and creativity. So this is actually a pretty interesting new moon as well, because the new moon's in actually the constellation of Cancer, and is between two stars that has to do with ancestral energy as well. So you may be bringing in some old ancestral energy around finances or your love life to work through these particular energies, as well as also possibly work through the different challenges that one may go through in these particular areas. So that is for the new moon, and so after the new moon, we actually have the well, before the new moon, we actually have the beginning of the Syrian New Year, which is July 26th, which starts it, and then we go into the new moon, and then we also get at the peak of the Syrian energies coming onto the planet, which is basically on the 8/8 Lion's Gate. So we have some actual pretty interesting energies that are headed our way. So we just want to take a moment to kind of bring that into our awareness and understand that things will probably change pretty swiftly. Also, July 31st is actually the day that Mercury goes back direct. So hallelujah. I know that Mercury has been retrograde for all of the month of July, which has actually been crazy for me. So I hope it wasn't too harsh for all of you, but it was pretty crazy for me. So I will be highly, highly glad that that is over with. Yes, hello, Lisa Gray. Hello, Carmen Anderson. Hello, Saraz Naidu. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me this evening. Yes, myself too, Lisa. So obviously we all know that during times that of Mercury retrograde, it puts strains on communications, strains on relationships, So many different things that correspond in that particular area. So we just want to come into that that realization that it's about over. It's about over. We just have to hang on just a couple more days, and we'll be finally through with it. But we also know that we are in that shadow phase of the energy going back direct. So we just need to be careful of the energy going back direct, because when it's actually making that shift back into its original flow, it can be chaotic when it makes that first shift back to its original original divine flow. So just understand that the 31st may be chaotic. So just bring that into your awareness. So also, I want to let everyone know that I will be doing something pretty interesting on Saturday, which is actually, let me see, tomorrow's the 25th, Friday's the 26th, the 27th, which is on Saturday. On Saturday from about 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I will be doing same day readings. So anybody that purchases minutes on that day will be able to receive same day readings, and they'll be a little extra pricey, but that is basically what's going to be happening. Those particular minutes are going to actually be at priced at $225 per minute, and they will be same day readings. And then also for an hour on Saturday, I will be on live doing mini readings by donation only. So if you are interested in asking 1 to 2 questions per donation, I will be more than happy to ask that question or answer that question for you. So just to kind of give you a heads up of what's going on over the weekend, and what is actually happening on the weekend as well. So we are going to be taking phone callers this evening. So we will want to, or we do want you to call in if you are listening in on the internet or on Facebook. You can dial 323-870-3791, or you can also ask the question in the live comments feed, or like I said, dial 323-870-5 or 3791 and press 1 to make sure that you are in the queue for asking questions. Okay. So also another thing that that will be happening sometime within the next 5 to 7 days, I will be having a class. The topic is not available just yet, but everyone that is on my email list will be available to receive this email that I will be sending out once the topic gets released to me by a particular spirit that I work with. And once that gets released to me, everyone will be available to attend that class by Zoom. So just to kind of give everyone a heads up of what's happening. So we are going to go straight to our phone line. and we're going to get to as many phone callers as we possibly can this evening. And do know that we want to be courteous of the caller before us or the caller after us, that we want to limit the question to one question. We also want to limit the answer to about 3 to 4 minutes per answer. So please be aware that this is a one free question, and if you have any questions, regardless of what it may be, you are more than welcome to call in. So again, that call-in number is 373, or yes, 323-870-3791. Again, that is 323-870-3791. And we're going to go to our first phone caller, which is area code 216, and then we'll go to the live comments. Hello, 216.
How you doing?
Okay, and what's your question?
Yeah, I want to know, do you, I'm trying to find the place to move or when to move. I know that'd be a warm climate. I was thinking maybe Georgia. Does that resonate?
Okay, let's see. All right. So, okay, so what they are showing here is that it is definitely a warm climate, and actually it is within the southern part of the states, and they are showing in between, well, they're showing in between two particular places, and this would be in between. Okay, so they're showing the two states of South Carolina and Georgia. Okay. Now, where exactly are you located right now?
I'm in Ohio.
Okay. All right. So they're showing South Carolina and Georgia, possibly on right upon the state line of Georgia and South Carolina. So you want to look within those ranges, because they're really strongly pushing in between two states. And I don't know exactly how you can be in two states at one time, but there may be a possibility of you living in Georgia and you working in South Carolina, something along the lines of that. But they say you will live in one particular spot, but will be working in a different state. Okay, so there's going to be some form of commute that will correspond with the place that you live in. Okay, so you'll be living in one particular spot, but will be working in another zip code or in another state. Okay.
All right.
All right, so I just wanted to kind of give you that information there, but definitely keep on looking. And like I said, they are showing in between South Carolina and Georgia. And if I knew the map like I was supposed, or like I should, I would be able to give you kind of some towns, but really not geographically savvy. So. But they are showing South Carolina, and Georgia. So in between those 2 states is where you need to check. Okay? All right. Thank you for calling in. And if I can help you with a further session, you're more than welcome to attend the Saturdays live. Or you can also contact me at 586-659-9620. Again, that is 586-659-9620. And thank you so much. Okay, so now we're going to go directly to the live comments, and do understand, folks, that that spirits or that spirit gives particular answers to questions to basically make the best sense for in regards to how it is that your mind works. So if it sounds weird coming out my mouth, they obviously know that you're going to take this to your advantage, and you're going to bring it into something that works for you. It may not make sense to me right now. It may not make sense to you right now. But in the long run, the answer to your question is within that impression that they give me. Okay, so just basically trust, and always understand that I always give straightforward answers. I do not sugarcoat answers. I give exactly what I hear, and I give exactly what I see. Okay. So Raz, we are going to take your question in the live comments. So you are still having pains in your neck and head on the left side, and it has not left you. Also, yesterday you had a headache and don't normally get headaches. What's going on with you? Okay, Sarah. So you want to look at the energy in regards to the many different shifts that we're going into. Okay. Well, that we have been in, and what that we're going into. This past full moon was a emotional reset. Okay, the particular energy that is corresponding with what's coming on the planet. It is making energy within our body, especially within our brain stem, become a little bit on the compressed side, as well as also shooting energy up the brain stem and into the different lobes of the brain. So what they are showing me here is that you are responding to what I like to call ascension headaches, and it's where the upper chakras, or the upper dantian, begins to start rapidly changing molecularly and cellularly. So you want to be very easy with yourself. Also, kind of be if the light hurts your eyes, I will tell you to make sure that you try to wear sunglasses or sit in a dark room and try some meditation. But if the light don't hurt your eyes, the best thing for you is to be out in the sun. The sun is holding codes that is going to enable you to upgrade and up level faster. Okay, so you want to trust that energetic. It's almost like it's upshifting. Okay, it's upshifting the energies ever so quickly. So what I'm going to do here real quick to bring in some intensification well, not some intensification, but more like some integration, and with those codes. I'm going to speak some light language around it, and also bring in some energy to assist these frequencies that are coming through for you. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to be speaking through a frame drum, some light language, and also doing some frequencies that with my hand and on the drum. Okay, so take some deep breaths in. Okay, so Rawls, I had to stop right there for a moment because you hear how the drum is sounding a little bit off. That is the code that is basically getting stuck when it's not where it's not allowing for integration to take place. So I want you to take some deep breaths in, and I want you to breathe up through your the base of your spine and into your body. Lighten up all your chakras all the way up into the head area, and take another deep breath in and listen to my voice. Ilakatalo shotor mbere siatarbakayas desi. Delasatu ran veraboko rata kushandai. Zepetenu urrandu lokur apatayin. Zepatar ejanor dida pronde elasam aqui. Dalla cotorra osseto cubocote elast. Tela saran me ele kioto uramo kutela sa anamato. Jemakora atayane esi. And take a deep breath in. Bring that energy up and through your root chakra. Bringing that energy up and through your sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, well of dreams in the back of the head, up and out the crown chakra, doubling back into the fourth eye where your head was soft when you were a baby, beaming down into the pineal gland, all the way down the Sushumna, activating the 8-cell blueprint at the perineum. And take a deep breath in. Okay, and Roz, they are showing a particular code that I'm going to give you, sweetie, and you'll know what to do with it. The code that you are needing to use is 618-931-010. 618-931-010. 618-931-010. Okay, use that to alleviate some of the pain in your head, and you can just speak it as you're either meditating or as you are doing your mantras. Kind of play with the energy of that. Okay, so now, and I hope that has helped you, Saraz. And if I can assist you with anything else, please do not hesitate to contact me. And if the energy does persist throughout the next couple days into the next week, you may want to purchase a session with me so that we can get you in before I go on vacation, which will be the 8th through the 11th or 12th. Okay, sweetie? And thank you for asking that question. So, folks, if you are wondering the reason why I gave Saraz a number code, it is due to it's basically due to her participation within a particular modality that she was trained in by me. That is a modality that I have channeled from a ancient elder named Master Roshni. It's called numerical DNA star healing, and it has to do with number frequencies and has to do with particular energies that encourage connection and encourage energetic activation to the DNA and to the energy codes that correspond with the master cell. Okay, so if anyone is interested in possibly learning that modality, I will be taking classmates here in the next probably about 2 weeks. So I will let everyone know. The class will probably be the weekend after I get back on the 12th or the 11th or 12th. Okay, so now we are going to go to the phone line, and my next phone caller is 561 with Jolie. Hey, Jolie.
Hi, Bryan. How are you?
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Good, good. So, here's my question. I'm hoping that I might get a good answer to this. Do you and the guys see me having an improvement in my love life, say, over the next couple of months?
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so what's funny is I hear Master Roshni saying, "Of course, my dear," and it's not within a couple of months. It's within a month and 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, and that was kind of interesting because he put 1 month and 2. He put 2/3 WKS. So, so obviously, it's a little bit sooner than 2 months. So you need to take that into consideration and see exactly what that means to you. And I kind of feel as if this is going to basically be something that resparks your interest in some things that you've been kind of lacking on, and it almost feels to me like it's the lack of self-love, as well as also trust. Okay, so you may want to take into consideration that you may want to work on some trust issues and some self-love issues this evening with some of the numerical star healing, or possibly with theta healing, or even with some sacred activations, because do know that once you remove those, the month in 2 to 3 weeks will possibly happen sooner. Okay?
That sounds great. Yeah, thank you so much.
You are very, very welcome. And remember also that if you don't love yourself, how in the heck are you going to love someone else? Remember that.
Good point.
Okay. So I hope that helped you, sweetheart. And if I can help you with anything else, please do not hesitate to phone me, text me, or call the office at 586-659-9620. And thank you so much. Okay. So we're going to go to our live comments. And I'm going to scroll down to see my next question with Barbara Schmidt. Okay, so hello, Barbara. I apologize that your mother transitioned, but do know that she is no longer in any type of pain and any type of agony, or no longer having to deal with this earthly mess that a lot of us or a lot of humanity is within. Also understand that that she wants you to know that that it's now time for you to focus upon your healing. And what I mean by focus upon your healing is focus upon what it is that you came here to do. Okay? And I mean what it is that you came here to do with your life this go round. And you know exactly what I mean. And she says to help with grieving, you want to help with grieving, you want to connect with her energy with an ancestor altar, but you want to wait at least 3 months for her to finish her transition, because do know during our transition over to the other side, it's not just we die and we're over there. It's more like we die and we have to go through a series of things before we can actually take into consideration our loved ones that are left here, to start helping them. Okay, so remember that she needs some time to adjust to that frequency shift. Okay, but for now, focus on that. Focus on your healing work, dear. That's the reason why. That's the reason why you came here, and part of the reason why you took, or part of the reason why you're confused of what it is that you need to do now. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Barbara. And if I can help you with anything else, please do not hesitate to phone me or call the office at 586-659-9620. And thank you so very much. Okay, and we are going to go to our phone, call at 954. 954. First name and question, please.
Barbara. Hi, Bryan.
Well, hello, Barbara. I'm just talking to all my favorite people.
Of course.
So I can help you with.
My question is, so I've been doing a lot of shifts, and I can feel that I'm having trouble moving the energy from them, and I've been in a lot of pain lately. Is there something that I need to do special for this?
Okay. So what they are showing is that you are using, I know you're not meaning to do this and you're probably doing this unconsciously, but you're using your energy to do healings. Okay? You may not know that you're doing this, okay? But the thing is what you need to do is you need to start making intentions before you do your healings that you want to be a conduit, not use your energy in in the healing. Okay? Also, let's see here. Okay. Deresi atarpokoshko terehela anaki sepetere esun orre etukotai. Okay, I'm getting a number for you.
Okay.
Okay, and it is, okay, so it is 9 digits. Okay, so it's 414-369-251. 414-369-251. 414-369-251. Dalla shita da bakhalo kusentro sopa kutiana ai. And take some deep breaths in. And we're going to call upon Archangel Michael to cut all cords. Remove all oaths, vows, contracts, and commitments and obligations and limitations. Send them to the great central sun to be repolarized for the good of all humanity, never to return again. And 414-369-251. 414-369-251. 414-369-251. Take a deep breath in. Okay, so what you probably want to do with that number is you want to write it on a piece of paper, and you want to sit a glass of water up there, and in the glass of water you want to place a quartz crystal double terminated point. Okay, and the reason why you're doing a double terminated point is because the double terminated is going to basically give you a is going to rebalance your left and right brain hemisphere, as well as your left sector and right sector of the body. Because remember, your right side of the body controls your left side of the body, and your left side of the body controls your right. Okay, so get you a piece of paper and write 414-369-251. 414-369-251. 414-369-251. Okay?
Okay, I got it.
All right, and then you want to leave that there for about an hour, possibly 2 hours, and then drink it.
Okay.
All right, but don't swallow that quartz
All right.
crystal. Just
You
a
know,
friendly tip.
I'm actually holding a quartz double terminated crystal in my hand.
Perfect, perfect.
I actually have one in my hand that I'm holding on to, and I said, boy, that works out perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome, dear, and thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
Bye, Bryan.
Bye-bye. All right, and just a heads up, Jolie and Barbara, your certs are on their way tomorrow, or will be in the mail first thing tomorrow morning. So now we're going to go straight to our live comments. And let's see, who is my next person? Okay, so Tina Chow, how do I heal my hubby's Kwame mysterious wounds all over his skin, face, arms, and etc.? Okay, so, all right. Okay, so you want to do a petition, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with a petition is asking a spirit for help, okay? So, on a piece of paper, you can get a plain white piece of paper, plain yellow piece of paper, whatever kind of paper you like. Or you can get fancy and get you a blue piece of paper, because remember, blue is very healing. So, after you get the blue paper, you can write down in whoever your higher power is, in the name of my higher power, I asked for Sakpata or Saint Lazarus to heal my husband, to heal my husband's rash or lesions all over his body. Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to ask that particular spirit for help. Now, Sakpata and Saint Lazarus is basically similarly to the same entity, but Sakpata is a spirit from Togo, West Togo, Africa. But Saint Lazarus is obviously Saint Lazarus. And you got to remember, Saint Lazarus was the saint that had leprosy all over his body. So it's kind of in the same situation, but it's not leprosy. Okay, so don't freak out. But he's got wounds all over his body, skin, face, arms, etc., etc. So Sakpata or Saint Lazarus, he's your guy. And if you don't feel like doing it, I can do it for you. I do petitions of saints for people, and if perhaps you would like me to petition the saint for you, I will do that most definitely for you. Sakpata is spelled Sakpata. 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 Sakpata is actually a spirit that works specifically, I work specifically with him. And the reason for that is because they call me a master healer, and he is the master healer and guides master healers. Okay? Sakpata is Sakpata. S as in Sam, A as in apple, K as in kick, A or P as in pie, A as not Sakyata, Sakpata. Sakpata. S, there you go, Sakpata. Okay? He's what you call the master healer. Okay? And he's your guy. And believe me, he will get to work. And you want to think realistically, okay? Sakpata is, he shows himself as a being with, he shows himself with, like a being that is, that has kind of like a, that kind of has like, I forget how to basically explain it to you, but I'm going to draw them real quick for you, very quickly. So, this is Sakpata. He's going to show up like this. Alright, imagine Cousin It, okay? Plain and simple. Alright, that's his head area. That's his bottom half. There's his little feet. Okay? That is Sakpata. No, he doesn't have a tail. He doesn't have a tail. He's not a demon. He doesn't have horns. He is no angel. He's a spirit. Most likely, this is probably a negative spirit that's attached to him. He's probably been crossed up. So, but Sakpata will be able to basically lend some healing. And but I tell you, if you really want to find out and get really down to the root of the problem, you will want to probably see a worker. What I mean by a worker is a spiritual worker, to find out exactly what his issue is. But I do see that there is an issue with him, and I can most definitely say that he seems a bit compromised. His energy feels compromised. Okay. Tina, I can only answer one question in the live comments. So if you would like to purchase a reading with me or purchase a session, you can phone my office at 586-659-9620, and we can speak about possibly getting you in as soon as possible to relieve some energy for him. Okay? Okay. So, well, the homeopathic remedies will probably lend some relief, but it's not going to cure the problem. Okay? But thank you for asking that question. Jamie Trainer, no, Sakpata does not have a bushy tail. And no, he does not have small horns. Yes, you can message me later. Okay. So we are getting to the point to where we are growing close to the ending of the show. So if there is any other questions or possibly anybody that would like to call in real quick, this is the last chance that you'll be able to call in. And it is 870-379, or excuse me, 323-870-3791. Now, well, for petitioning of spirits, I do a petitioning, one petition where I speak a petition or write the petition out and pray over the petition. Right now it is listed on my website at www.amagicaljourney.com, and you can find that underneath my services. Check that out and see how or see exactly my prices. Also, do understand that some of the work that I offer is not listed there due to them. They are specific spirit-led work, and spirit has to say that the person needs it for a person to receive it. Okay, so since I do not have any other callers or any other questions that happen to pop up, I am going to okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a evening, and we can all I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you for joining me this evening. And if perhaps you would like to communicate with me or ask more of a personal question with me, you can find me on Facebook at Bryan Rawls-Dolzer, or you can or find me on Facebook at my business page at A Magickal Journey. That is AMAGICKALJOURNEY.com, or there you go. It's down on the bottom post. And my website is www.amagicaljourney.com, and my blog is www.bryanrawls.com, BRYANRAWLS.com. Also, my office number is 586-659-9620, and feel free to call me. My business hours on that telephone call or telephone is from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. You call after 11 p.m., you do not get, or nobody will answer. You call in the middle of the night, and I happen to answer that phone, it would not be pretty. So I would limit your phone calls to 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Okay? So I would like to thank each and every one of you. Much love to you, blessings, and thank you for joining me this evening. I would like to thank Tiffany White Sagewoman for running my switchboard. I would like to thank Goldylocks Productions for producing the A Magickal Journey show, and I would like to thank all of my clients and soon-to-be clients for joining me this evening. Much love to everyone. Let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.